Hi everybody. If you're all there, you let me know. I'm doing this. I think I am. Streaming. It says streaming.
Says waiting for Kreations. That's just a chat.
It's saying I'm streaming. Try and refresh it. If anybody's there, and you can see me, just pop in the chat. Yeah. You're echoing. Morrissey says Shannon's echoing. Okay, thank you, Shannon.
Well, I can't see it.
I'm echoing. How do I get echo?
I think you can just mark that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're
I am. Right.
No.
Hi everybody, I'm just going to stop the echo now when I'm not speaking because it can get annoying.
You can't see it.
This one?
Go default microphone.
Have that load up? No. Am I echoing now? Okay. Yeah. God. Right, am I echoing now? Anybody? I can read your comments as I go along. Am I echoing now? I dare speak any louder than this in case I am. Do you have my mic installed into? Yeah. Just want to see if I'll catch you. Oh, thank you, Angie. Go in. Yeah, I know there's an echo. I dare speak any louder than this.
It might be because
Right, now try that.
the volume might be up to one.
Is that? Am I echoing now?
No, it hasn't caught up yet.
No, we would have started. Yeah. It hasn't caught up.
Try volume. That sounds stupid. Same with the sound on there as well.
It's after that. Is there any echo now? Right, now try that. There's no echo. I think I figured it. No, thank you very much. Woohoo! Because I need a small spoon now. You've gone back on your phone. Thank you very much. I can see your comments. I knew there was an echo. Too close to the mic, baby. Yeah, it's a new webcam. I just please say I'm not echoing now. Please say I'm not echoing.
It is still a bit echoing. Not by much. Try that. Try and bring that down. Not as loud.
Thank you everybody. Right. I'm speaking quiet and I can speak normal now. Right, thank you for all joining me. I can see comments as I go along. I'm so glad it's sorted. Phew, I know what to do now. Right, tonight I thought I would do something, because I'm putting up videos on YouTube, and I thought there's certain ladies that follow me that are not on Facebook. I know I've suggested you come over to my group that I've created on Facebook, and it's called Country Creational Swaps, but Kreations is actually spelled with a K. C. Okay. Hi Sonja. If I pronounce anybody's names wrong, please forgive me. I don't do it on purpose.
Sounds perfect.
So I thought if you wanted to ask me anything as I go along, I can see your comments. Obviously I can't reply because I'll be making you guys something. But yeah, I just thought this might be a little bit personal instead of me recording a video. So what I've got tonight is, now if you are on my Facebook group, you would have noticed I did one today. If you aren't, don't worry, this is why I've left one ready to do now. And what I'm going to do is, this is an oyster shell. I'm going to make, obviously open it up. Inside the oyster shell is a pearl, a proper pearl. Mother Nature at its best. Absolutely love pearls. Love the idea of opening something up that has actually is part of the nature. So I'm going to open them up. So that's what we're going to do first off. I've got a little gadget to tell me how big the bead is. Let me get my scissors. I'm going to move. I have got a cup of tea next to me, but I know it's going to get spilt. Don't move it. I am a bit nervous, so I do apologise. Light's a tad bright. I know I can't do nothing about that. Let me see. Is that a little bit better? I am got no lights on. My mum did knock a particular light on the side. Can't do anything about it. It's the lights that are coming through the curtain, through the window. So I'm going to cut him open. Now they come in like a sealed bag. Does anybody else like mother of pearls or anything like that? I have no sound or picture. Should have sound. Definitely have sound.
Just a turn my finger. No, don't mess around. You'll be perfect.
Definitely sound.
The picture's a bit. Oh no, you saw it outside.
I've done a little, yeah, I knocked the light off and I put the curtain across. Be right back. Okay, my last one, lovely. Anyone else thinks it is a bit bright, Shannon, it is, but I'll have to tell the sun to turn the light down because that's the only light I got coming in through the. Silk scarf over a lighter softener with cam settings just for reference. You're very welcome for doing this, and a silk scarf, never thought of that. Right, so cut the top off. You just cut the little crispy bit off the top. So if you want to ask me anything as I'm doing it, just let me know and I can answer. I'm going to cut them open. I'm using a real sharp kitchen knife to do it because it's an oyster shell. I suppose it's got to be hard to be protected by the sea. Oh gosh. This one's quite tough. Ah, we have him. No, you're not shooting the messenger, but I've just snapped the shell. Oh, there we are. I haven't snapped him much, but I did snap him a little bit. Right, now let's find the pearl. There better be... Oh, and there is. Okay, let me just wipe that out of there. We have, in this one... Oh, I've got some wet wipes next to me. We have a real... It's my little gadget. It's a real, it's not a pink, like an off rose. Anybody see that? You can't see it, can you? Can't hear you good. Why can't you hear me? Oops. Should be able to. Try, see if you can log back out, come back in. But because I had a bit of technical difficulties at the beginning, perhaps that's why the sound isn't working. Because the video's trying to catch up with itself. I don't know. Anyway, I'll go with the flow and see whether it gets any better. So there's the bead, and it's like an offset peachy pink, I would call that. I'm really hoping you can see that. Right, wait a minute, let me just see if I can turn this light down. You're gonna have to bear with me tonight because yes, way too bright to see what you're doing. I know. Bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry. It's really irritating me, that as well. It's way too bright.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's strange, really strange.
Do you know, I even tested it out last night. I just put in some silk material around the webcam.
Oh.
I know, because it's silk. Right, stop that. Right. Where's the brightness on you?
I don't know, that's what I was thinking.
It's bright and blurry. I know. Resolution.
Right, try 480.
Where's 480, Chris?
Up above it.
This one?
Yeah. When it wants to load.
I know. It's going really slow. Well, I'm figuring I'm figuring the brightness out. And if I cover any more light, I would. What about black bag over the window? No, don't put the light on, Chris. That's worse.
They're making it worse?
Yeah, turn the light. Can't change it.
Can you change the frame rate?
Don't know.
Oh no, don't do it 60, do it below. Anything below.
I can see, okay, just can't hear you.
Change language.
This is my first ever webcam. So
No. Oh, whoa, go back. Right. What's that there that says
no,
toggle
I
my
should have night and day setting. Should I have night? Where's the actual webcam settings itself?
Well, the webcam settings are in there. It's that thing there. You go wait for it to load up. No, not that. Minimise everything.
I can't, Chris.
Yeah, you can. It'll still do whatever it needs to do. It's just.
I'm getting lying down. Just bear with me, guys. I know it's really, really bright. Thank you for helping me, ladies. I know you're fantastic when it comes to things like helping me. And I don't pretend to know it all. I wish I did. Where's the actual self? Brightness.
Backlight. So I'll just put that down to the middle. No. See, look.
There we are.
It's coming down. Right, so you need to put that to middle. Maybe the brightness as well.
You tell me when it's okay, ladies, right? So that's setting 1, setting 2, setting 3.
Setting 3.
Setting 3. That's setting 3, setting 2, setting 1. I can still
The contrast is a bit in there. I don't understand contrast. Colour, try that one. Oh no, that's faded. That was right. Go up a little bit more with that.
Oh.
With that colour. There we are. Right. Is that too much?
No, that's too much, Chris.
Okay, that's fine.
Setting 1 was okay.
Yeah, that's what it's on. Setting 1.
Setting 1. Okay. Let me just have a look.
Also, what?
I don't know what that did.
It's fine. Mirror image now. That's fine.
It looks way too.
No, that's just a pan out and pan. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Face brightness.
Yeah. Try that.
Oh.
Try and turn off face brightness. Because that's like Oh, I don't know.
I go back to colour.
Oh, wait.
It's okay, Claire. First one was always the hardest. You'll get it right. Thank you.
Oh, that I don't know.
Tell me where I was looking. Yeah, ish. It needs to go a little bit more, don't you think?
Well, it's still catching up. This is where you're messing around with it.
Yeah, I'm just messing around with the. Yes, it's my husband. Say hello to everybody.
Oh, sorry. Hi, chat. How you doing? I'm Chris.
Vic, he didn't realise he was online.
Yeah, do you know what? I think
there's my hand there.
See, I think that's perfect.
And there's the pearl there. Can you now see that?
A little bit better.
Then try the settings. Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
Put my hand in the pearl and then try the settings.
Oh, that's broad.
Let me see.
Can you see? No, can you see it on the camera?
No, let me see on your.
Yes.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, guys.
Not sure, but I can see the pearl now. Yes, hand would be good. Gosh.
No, 60 hearts. What? No, I don't know actually.
There we are, the pearl.
Conceal
Stop
the
there, sound. That's much better than it was. Started at my laptop again. It's a bit slow, but watching YouTube videos all day. Yep, that's it. Okay, I'll stop right there and I will not mess around anymore. If it gets any more brighter or darker, it's because of the sun outside. The sun. And I will mess about with the settings as I go along. But hopefully when I do this next time it won't be as difficult.
Yeah, see, that's so much more better.
There we are then. That's what we'll do. Now I know how to do it. So thanks whoever suggested, I can't even remember without flicking back up. Whoever suggested try looking on, I think it was Shannon. Try looking on the settings on the webcam. That's exactly what I did. So thank you to, I'm sure it was Shannon that suggested that. So I hope you managed to see me open the pearl because I haven't got another one. I haven't sized the pearl yet, but this is the pearl. It's like a rose colour. It's like a rose colour. So like a dark rose colour. That's the only way to describe it. Just wondered if you have audio focus on. I shouldn't. Patricia, I shouldn't have audio focus on. Is it? I know at the very beginning it was echoing, and that's why I didn't speak, because it does get annoying for me when I'm listening to somebody and it echoes. So let me just get back to what I was doing. Just cleaning the inside of the shell. These are the shell bits. Now I did snap the top one because he was quite difficult to open, but being pink, it had to be, didn't it? So I'm going to cut around the edges now.
We turned audio focus off.
Oh, we turned audio focus off. That's what my husband's just said. I cut around the edges of that. I'm going to cut around the edges of that. I'm going to use it in my project tonight as well. There we are. I'm going to use these. Not able to see the details. Please don't tell me it's gone back up. Have you tried coming back out to come back in? Because I know sometimes that, because I'm, like I say, right at the very start, I had some technical issues. But you ladies have been fab. Okay, so questions. Thank you, Polly. Where did I get my pearls from? Right there, oyster pearl. And I had mine pack of 3 from eBay. Type in oyster pearls. You can buy them, and one you can buy just a single one. You can buy a pack of 3. I bought a pack of 3. I opened one now, which is the rose colour. I have opened this one on Facebook chat, Facebook Live earlier. I don't know what to say to that.
Do you know when we changed the microphone?
Why do you want to mess about with it? Because I'm gonna. This one I wrapped up in tissue paper earlier because it was jumping out my hands. This pearl is a purple one. It's a dark purple, but that's where I got them from. That's how you open them. So oyster shells on eBay, and literally you can keep the outer shell and you can use the inside. Now obviously when you got the pearl on the inside, there is no hole in the middle because obviously they've come from the sea. So I've got a little trick on how to use them without putting the hole in. So I'll explain that as I go along. That one was the purple one that I opened up on my Facebook group live today. That's going in next weekend's giveaway. And I've got some news about Fee. I will let you know all about Fee later on in the set. New comments making Chris doing an amazing job tonight. Thank you everybody. Thank you Shannon, it means a lot. It really does, because this is the first time I've ever done it. I hope he's having a good time. Husband's just not chat off. And then
Hang on, stop.
I need to see the comments.
Alright, okay, just 2 seconds.
I can't see the comments. Fee, yes, news from Fee. I had a message from her today. This message, I will reach you now. Well, must mess about that. She says, arrived safely, lovely to see Sadie, and she looks well. She's having an exciting time. So I messaged her back and said, been thinking about you, hope you arrived safely. And that's what it was. The echo's back.
You might have to repeat everything you just said again.
Right, okay.
So 2 seconds, just chill out, sir.
Hi Angie, thank you, that's handy. Pearl is my post. She took the rain from brightly sunny here. Oh geez, that echoes back. Better. Happy came in and fixed the echo. Otherwise I'm going to be here all night doing the settings and I don't know what I'm clicking. So echo's gone now. Thank you, ladies. What I just said. Yes, I've got news about Fee. She sent me a message earlier on today, well this morning actually. She says, arrived safely, lovely to see Sadie, and she looks well, and she's going to have such an exciting time, she said. She's going to make the most of it. So I told her to keep her guard up since she is abroad. Keep her belongings safe to her. And just have fun. That's what I told Fee earlier on to do. Echo's gone now. There's a lag between the zones. Okay, so that was Fee's news. If I hear any more while I'm doing this live, I did let her know I was doing a live on YouTube. And I said, what have I done? And she said, you'll be fine, you'll be okay. That was the message I had from Fiona. So, and I know she won't mind me passing that message on to you guys. So, yeah, that's the message from Fiona. The pearls. Now, somebody asked me where I got them from. I hope I answered that. They came from eBay oyster shells. Now, this pearl, the one thing I haven't done, I've got like a beads. It's like a special bead ruler. Now, I can't remember what they're called. I know you can get them from eBay because I got mine from there. I can't remember what they're called. And basically, it lets you know how big a size a bead is. So, a pearl would be the same thing. The one I opened up earlier was... It's a bit stuck. Had to be stuck. The one I opened up earlier on Facebook, that's better, was that purple one was 0.6, and this one is it's 0.6. So if I do that, it's like a pink gold. Yeah, like a rose colour. That's the only way to describe it. So they haven't got a hole in. You can use them to put into pendants. You can use them for all sorts. But packet 3 from eBay cost me £15. Oh, thank you, Shannon. I'm not typing tonight. I'm reading as I go along. But I am reading your comments and able to see them. So these are like little silver balls you can put them on the end of a pendant. They're for jewellery making, really. You can put them anywhere. You can open them up, you can close them, you can do whatever you want to them. So this is what I would do to mine, and what I'm going to do tonight is, if you prise it open in the middle, oops, they are bouncy. Prise them open. My fingers are not working now. Oh goodness me, why are my fingers not working? There. You know what? I'll sit down. This doesn't want to open. Right. Oh, come on. Right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. There. I got him in. It worked. It worked. It worked. Who's still yearning? Who's still yearning, Cole? I don't understand. Where did you buy your pearl? In everyone you buy. The pearl, you're not guaranteed what colour you'll get. They're from eBay. 3 oysters for £15. Shannon, don't understand your question. Polly says, I'm still here. We met on Fiona's sale. Collect, can't wait for my parcel, then I subscribe to you. Thank you, Polly. I'm still here. Fab. Right, the only one I didn't understand, Shannon, was who's still here, Cole. Didn't understand that. Explain it there, write it again, and I might get it. But the pearl is now in there, and it's safe. It's not coming out. And that's how you would put it. And then you'd put like a bit of chain, and you'd wear it as a pendant. But these, now you're gonna ask me what they're called. What are they called? I can't remember. I can't remember what they're called. But whatever I make tonight, and I didn't advertise it because sometimes people can take advantage of your goodwill. Whatever I make tonight will be like what Fee does. Whatever she makes, one person gets it. One person gets, please tell me the echo's not back. One person gets whatever I make. So I'm going to make a floating cup with flowers, with using the shell and definitely the pearl. Or I might use the pearl and not the shell. I don't know. So here we go. So that's how you open the shell. Just checking people not left and who remained when Echo was on. You're not cheeky at all. That's why, do you know what, right? And one of the amazing things is you guys inspire me without even knowing it. And I didn't tell anybody that whatever I was going to make tonight, it was going to get given in the giveaway. It was going to get posted out to one lucky person who wanted it. And I didn't let on that I was going to do that because sometimes people can take advantage of your goodwill, and I didn't want people just coming on just because I was going to be given something I've made away. Does that make sense? But I know you ladies have been there from day one since I've been on Fee's channel, and you've been such a support, so I just wanted to say thank you for that. Okay, so I'm making a floating cup of flowers using the pearl. Now I'm going to put the pearl aside for a second. Now we've opened it and I won't lose it, promise. It's just aside, and it's in one of those, I can't even remember what they're called. I'm going to have to figure out what they're called. Now, I need to get rid of that. And we don't need this anymore. Quite need that. The next bit is I have these cups and saucers. Now you can pick these cups and saucers up from anywhere. Stay on, guys. If the echo is there, I do apologise. Hubby's watching, so if there's any technical difficulties, he'll come in and fix it as I go along. So, cup and saucer. Now, I picked up 20 cups and saucers from eBay on a job lot. It was titled Miniature Cups and Saucers. Now, I do miniatures. How can that be miniatures? So, it's 1, 2, 3 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. The plate is. The cup is 1 by 2 inches. Yeah, you heard me. 1 by 2 inches. Ah, that could be miniature. Goodness me. I've got some lace trim next to me. But the first thing I want to do is I've got some. Yeah, I got them off eBay. Right. Okay, the pearls. The pearls, they're called oyster shells. You can buy them singly. You can buy them in a pack of 3, pack of 5, pack of 20. But the more you buy, the price goes up. I bought a pack of 3. I opened one for myself. I opened one on live on Facebook and one tonight. You don't know what colour the pearl is until you open it. I just wanted to show you how to open it because not everybody knows how to open it, and they're absolutely beautiful to own. And it's free postage, but the 3 of them together was £15. I bought a pack of 3 for £15, but it was free postage. Okay, so that's where I got them off eBay. They're called oyster shells. Every time I make. Oh, Netherlands. Oh, wow, Sonja. That's amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Okay, not sure. It could be lagging. Yes, I remember now. Don't order off Uber, so where else can I get them here in US? Would you like me to order? I don't know whether I can try sending them you, Angie, if you wanted me to do that. I can order them for you and then send them. I don't know whether that'd be a possibility. It should go through the post because they're all sealed. They should go through the post, but I can. Not sure if you can in US, Angie. You would have to Google it. I don't know. See, I don't know about them going through the post only because they are sealed, and they did say where I got them from. They ship worldwide. If you can't get hold of any, let me know, and what I'll do, perhaps I'll look in to see if I can send you a pack of 3 or something. I can do that. I don't mind doing that, and let you know how much it is and all the rest. So, cup and sauce. I'm going to work on the plate first. Now, I know it's a beautiful pattern on there. I'm not going to paint it. I want to make it really nice and vintage. So I've got my small doilies out. Now I want something really pretty. That's perfect. See how that was quick? Wow, I'm usually there forever trying to pick something, but that was really quick for me. So that's going to go there. Now the cap. I might have to cut one up small just to put in the inside of the cup because I want it floating out. So would that work? See? That would work, wouldn't it, ladies? I'm going to put them aside. That was really quick. Usually I'm there forever trying to decide which one. And as you all know, I buy from Fee's shop. So the doilies came from Fiona's shop. And that is, let me think now, Jennings-crafts, no. Is it Jennings-crafts-boutique.com? Is it? Don't tell Fee. Keep her secrets. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Jennings-Crafts boutique.libit.com. I think that's what it is. I might be wrong. Now I've got a spoon here. Now what I want to do is an old spoon, clean. But I want to put it in there, and then I want to put the other end on the plate. But I want to. This is going to be your magic. I need to bend it. So let me figure out how to bend this now. There. No, and again. You can use a you can use anything. I like using spoons for this. And again. Right. Then I want to shape this. Oh gosh, I didn't realise how. Oh gosh, ladies. I'm reading your comments. Oh. Just bending it into place. The bottom needs to be flat one way and the top needs to be the other way. Oh God, this is hard. I don't remember it being this hard last time. Or did you do it for me, Chris?
I don't know. What do you mean now?
Well,
what do you want to do?
right, and then oh shape this for me, Chris, please. I need that to be that way, but keeping that the same shape. Just bend the top.
So like that.
Stop. Oh no, you've. Oh. Nearly. Oh, sorry, ladies. I don't remember it being this hard.
This is a different spoon that you use.
It is a different spoon I use.
Got it?
Nearly.
Did go a bit darker, that shot.
Oh gosh. Glue gun's on anyway. So is there anything you want to ask me while I'm bending a spoon into place? It is a bit difficult. Oh. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, can you see? Can you see how I've got that spoon? That's why it took me so long. Good job, Nan. Can you hear my birds swearing again? He came to me as a swearer, honestly. I know. My hands are hurting now from changing that. What kind of bird is he? Oh, wow. Afternoon, ladies. He's braced against something and try bending it. It's okay now, Colette. Send Junior. Thank you, ladies. So that's why it took me so long to bend it. So I've got 2 doilies by there. Now what I need to do, I need to secure this, because you don't want anybody to know. This is the magic bit. You don't want anybody to see how you've got the flowers floating. You need to glue that there. Now it is going to take a lot of glue. And then the inside, now I want the pattern facing up. I might not use the pattern, but we'll see how we get on facing up. So I'm going to glue that there. I'm going to leave it, then decorate the cup and glue that, because I know, miniatures, they said this was. Never mind, hey. Right, it's going to take a lot of glue now because you're gluing metal to a plate. Oh wow, Shannon. I've always wanted a parrot, you know. Do you know one thing I said to my husband to get is a love doves? I don't know why, I just really, really fancied love doves. Now, that's there. I'm going to leave that set because it's going to take a little bit more glue, and I'm going to decorate my cup. Now, I'm not going to put the doily on yet because that's not what I'm doing. I'm going to cut one up, decorate the outside. So, here's my smaller scissors. Any questions so far, ladies? I'm just cutting around the border of this doily mat because it's small enough for that cup. I don't want anything too big and bulky, only because it might look just that little bit out of place because the cup's only, I think I said 2 inches by 1 inch. But again, the actual cutlery set came from eBay itself. Let's snip that in half now. And I am using a different glue gun. You'll notice this glue gun isn't in Fee's shop. So I'm going to glue just on the rim of the cup. Now I like to always put a little bit of glue down first. Where's my spatula? Oh, ladies, I needed to tell you this, but remember, I don't know who it was, and I'm sure it's one of the ladies that's watching tonight. On one of my videos, and I can't remember what video I said it on, I said, I don't know where to get those spatulas that everybody seems to be using when they're using glue guns. Oh, and somebody said to me that you could get them from the kitchen shop, like any other kitchen shop or a pound shop or something like that. So I sat and I thought about it, and I thought, well, why don't I use my spatula? It's the same thing. So that's what I've ended up using. So that suggestion took me in a different place. So I want to thank the person who suggested that, because it made me think of what I've actually got instead of going out to buy something else, and I was quite chuffed. Now you can paint the cups. This looks really interesting. Look at what you see. Seeing it comes. So look, I'm just reading Shannon's comment. She says, so Colette, this looks really interesting. Looking forward to seeing how it comes. I made one for my Mother's Day from last year, I think it was. Mum was so over the moon with it. I'm just going to snip it there. See, I've got like a border now all the way around. Now I've got this trim. It's got like a flower at the top and it waves. And I might let me see. Just tie in with the idea. I'm going to stick it just on top, but I still want to see that trim I've just because they are small, I don't, like I say, I don't want to use anything too big. Can you use any size cups? Yeah, you can use any size cups. You could even, and I was thinking about this today, it was Angie that's just asked me that. You could use any size cups. You could use, say, like, I don't know, a special cup from that someone special, but you put it in a cabinet and you don't really know what to do with it. And I've got a special cup, and I was thinking about doing this exactly to it. And I was thinking about it because then that makes it just that little bit personalized, and you would, appreciate it. I don't know whether you'd appreciate it a little bit more, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can use any size cups, any size plates. Like I say, you need a spoon, a plate and a cup for this. Okay, can you see how that's turning out? I'm going quiet now. That's fine, Shannon. Menfinich, sorry, mobile misbehaving. That good. Stainless steel. That's good, yeah. It's too good. Now I'm gonna see if I can find. No, there's nothing in there. Where did I see that bag earlier? Right, now I've got some pink ribbon here. And I've got some white. Now this was the hairband kit that I bought off Fee. That's a little bit too big. I will definitely put that on. Okay, with the handle's here, and I want to make something of it. I'm just going to thread these pieces of ribbon through. Actually got a bit of thin ribbon as well. By the way, parrot's called Molly Parrot. Jokes. Oh wow! I'm going to cut it. I don't want it being that too big because it's it might look a little bit stupid, so I'm going to thread a bit of ribbon through it. And I have covered some of the picture. That was done on purpose. I'm just going to thread just a couple of different widths of ribbon through the cup handle. Where's my needle? So while I'm doing this, I was thinking the other day of what type of projects you guys like me to do. I know I had a suggestion to do a captured fairy, and I think I'm going to do the captured fairy using the bottle mist. How to mist your own bottle. I did do a video on it showing people how to do it. Can you see how that's building up now? I mean, it's not overly decorated, and that's the idea. I don't want it doing too much to it. I think it's spoiling anyway if I did too much. So I'm just going to find. I haven't actually put my trims away yet. So with this. No. That's bugging me. Oh, I think I can see some in these. What about this? I'm not going to glue that into place as of yet, that trim. just want something just underneath there. See? Cut this off. You could decorate the bottom of the cup because it will be showing. You could decorate the bottom. Oh, that's so sweet, but not my real name, just YouTube name. I like my name, Polly. I like your name, Polly. And Shannon says, my apologies, ladies, if I offended anyone. I'm soft as putty, really. You've not offended anybody, Shannon. Absolutely nobody. You carry on talking, my love. Coming out of shot, thanks. I forgot I was on film. No, you carry on talking. If you want to speak about something while I'm doing this, carry on. You want to ask me something? If you want to ask me when I started doing crafts, I know Fee did briefly explain to you guys that I used to have an animal channel on YouTube. And the only reason I did that was because right now I'm going to be truthful, and if I offend anybody, I apologise right now. I got hacked off, should we say, at the thought of people buying animals and not knowing how to look after them, i.e. guinea pigs and rabbits. That's my one of my hates, is people not buying animals and thinking, oh, they look pretty in the cage, let me pick up one of them, and they don't actually know how to look after them. And then what happens then is that when you get to when it gets to a couple of months down the line, they get fed up and they go, oh well, I'm finished looking after it now, somebody else can have it. So I got hacked off, should we say, is the better word. And I made a channel on how to look after guinea pigs and rabbits, and that was the only reason why I did it. Because I had a rabbit. Now this is truth story. I feel the same way about dogs, birds. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, Shannon. Absolutely tell me about it. Well, say how you feel like that. See if you think this is fair. Now, if I upset anybody, I do apologise. I've decorated that cup. Somebody gave me a rabbit, and they said, "Oh, like, do you want this rabbit?" And I had a rabbit, and I had 6 guinea pigs at the time. Now you're gonna go, "Whoa, 6?" Yeah, I had 6 guinea pigs. Might have lost the plot. That's the only way to explain it. But I had 6 guinea pigs at the time and a rabbit. And this person said, do you want to have a look at this rabbit? Because it's so beautiful, needs a home, all the rest of it. And I took it in. And little did I know that why it was the only rabbit. Because the rabbit was never fed. I'm going to put them on, ladies. The rabbit was never fed. And it's last owner said he'd attack the guinea pig. But if you imagine a rabbit and a guinea pig in a cage, not being fed, it's going to attack somebody. I know I would. And it did. And to that person's surprise, said, "Oh, it's really going for my my guinea pig, and I can't have it, and all the rest of it." So I had it, And he wasn't a friendly rabbit when I had it at all. It was wasn't a friendly rabbit at all. And the only reason for that was because he wasn't looked after. But we brought him up, and in the end he was okay. But yeah, Polly said, yes, Claire, Christmas is the worst time for that kind of thing. I feel the same. It's exactly why I did the channel. Parrots have a human lifespan. People get bored and cannot commit to the lifetime of care. Oh, Claire, that's awful. So true, Polly. Yeah, it's exactly why, ladies, why I did the channel. And that's no word of a lie. I'm just looking, ladies, for some diamantes. I can't find any. Why can't I find any diamantes? That's one of the reasons why. I'm just going to get my diamante thing. My diamante drawer. So that aside, that's why I made the channel up. And since me making that channel up, I thought I'd come back on YouTube and do a different channel. And this is the different channel. So this is my diamante box. Welcome to my mess. It is got all different things in here. I call it, it's not a mess. It's not. I call it my candy. A craft candy. Animals don't have a voice, they need people to defend them. Yeah, definitely. And she said, Claire, I have to go. Catch you later. My battery's running low and I'm not at home, so I can't watch you now. I think you have done a good job. Love you. Oh, thank you, Angie. Dawn says people shouldn't have pets if they can't commit. Exactly it. Exactly it. Now I'm going to find some diamantes, ladies. Oh, we've got a tree here. I might cut him up. So, yeah. I can never find what I'm looking for, ever. So, something diamante we're after. We've got a small cameo. They were on a pair of earrings. Bye, Angie. You're so right. Yeah. Right. And I've got that bracelet. We've got enough diamantes now. See how we get on with that. No, we should have enough. Let me see. Okay, so I've got this tree here. I'm going to cut him up and use him. Oh, is anything in here? No, there's nothing in there. I tell you what I do have, ladies, is this. Now I haven't had the guts to cut him up. Can you see that? That's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't had the guts to cut him up, so I think I'm going to cut him up. Oh, ready? Oh, one leaves. Oh, that wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be. Right, I'm going to stick him there and I'm going to stick the other one on the other side. So, anybody want to ask me anything? Now I've told you about how I started on YouTube. Anybody want to ask me anything crafty? When I started crafting? Just going to put a little bit more glue in that. Can you see that? See, when it's tipped like that, you'll see the leaves. That's what I wanted. And I'm going to cut the other leaf, the other side. So you can use any cup and saucer. I haven't lost him, he's just there. You can use anything to decorate these up with. That's all I'm doing. See? So it matches. What I do is because it's pottery, I was going to say metal then. Why did I mention metal? Because it's pottery, it will dry that a little bit faster. Oh. Yes, where did you get your glue gun, and what gun would you recommend? Dual heat settings or single settings? Right, okay. Now, I have this gun is not a crafting gun. It's it's not a crafting gun. It's like a works gun, and it gets really hot real quickly. In fact, it burnt me the other day and left a mark on my skin. So it's really, really hot. It has got a stand to it. Now, it's just what I've got at the moment. I mean, this gun came from eBay. I like eBay. I do like eBay, as you can probably guess. And it came from eBay, and I've had it now for about 2-3 weeks. And it's a heavy duty. Chris has showed us heavy duty. I'm gonna tie these ribbons so they don't come undone. So it's a heavy duty glue gun. And that's what my glue gun is. So can you see the cap is starting to get there now. So I don't want to stick anything on the bottom here. And the only reason I'm not doing that is because once it's on the side, you're not going to see the bottom. You'll only see the side. So I wanted something a little bit different. So I might stick these pearl things. This was a brooch, and all I'm using is a cutters. So that's the glue gun. It's a heavy duty glue gun. And as for settings, it hasn't got any. The other question I have from Angie, okay, Claire, when did you start crafting, and have you always had the passion for craft? Always had the passion for crafting. I have always crafted. I used to, when I was younger, to be part of an art club. And part of that art club was you could sell the odd painting or two in our local hospital, and it was just to raise money for whatever charity they were supporting at the time. And yeah, so that my crafting's always been there, whether it be drawing pictures or anything. I've always loved crafting, and I've done miniatures, drawn, I'm doing shabby chic stuff. I've never attempted to do steampunk. Always wanted to give it a go, but I've never have. So probably at a very young age I started to craft, and I've done drawing, making cards. I made everything for our wedding. The cards, where everybody was sat, the little purse boxes. I definitely want to show you how to make them because they were super cute. And I made everything for it. And it's exactly it. I made everything for for our wedding. And I will tell you a little funny story about our wedding. I just want to answer these little questions. So, what crafting do I like? I like miniatures, and I like shabby chic. I like pink. I love my miniatures. I've got 2 houses. Chris, my husband, bought me my first ever miniature house for one of our anniversaries. I think it was the second year is your wood. So he bought me wood for our anniversary present, and it was a doll's house. It hasn't been completed yet, but yeah, I've got that, and I've got a shop I've completed with lights in. That I'd love to show you guys. So that's definitely yeah, my miniatures is my, yeah, I absolutely love miniatures. So I've got a shop, I've got stables, I've got a farmhouse, I've got a narrowboat, and I'm doing one of it for my granddad. I've got gypsy wagons that Fiona keeps saying, put a video up, they want to see your gypsy wagons. I keep going, nah, they won't. So yeah, so that was the crafting. So thank you, Dawn, for asking me that. And I'm going to tie these ribbons just ever so slightly because they are coming in done. Sonja says, you're so right, Claire, you should care for animals the same as you do for children. That's exactly it. That's my, yeah, that's what I used to say on my page on YouTube. I bought a Stanley Dual Heat, but it's bulky. Shannon says, I haven't seen them. This one is a Arrow, and it is quite bulky, big, heats up quite quick as well. Polly said, my gun gets very hot too, only one setting hot. Yeah, mine is exactly the same. It goes from really, like, you would know it was on, put it that way. Shannon says, my next one's going to be a Tech Dual Heat gun. I fancy getting. I've looked into them, and I've never bought one, so you'd have to let me know how you get on with them. Shannon says, yes, mine gets too hot sometimes. And Polly says, mine is a Tech 30512 hot melt. I bought it online. This is an Arrow. The model is TR550 UK hot melt glue gun. And it goes up to 190 C. So you can imagine how hot it goes up to. Morrissey says, your miniatures are fabulous. Thank you. I'll definitely have to. Fiona keeps saying, yeah, you got to show your miniatures, you got to show your gypsy wagons, because there's one and it's all done up. It's got, yeah, I'll have to do that. I'll have to show you. Sonja said, I had various animals my whole life, and they stayed with me till they died. I still have the ashes of 3 dogs and 2 cats, and now I'm disabled. I can't have them anymore, and I miss that so much. Oh, Sonja, don't let that stop you. Honestly, don't let that stop you. I'll come back to that because I wanna say something to that. Polly said, it was lovely to see your miniatures. Dawn says, glue gun burns are the worst. Ouch. Shannon says, we'll do an unboxing video on it when I get it. Definitely. Sonja, I need to come back to it. Sonja said, I had various animals my whole life, and they stayed with me till they died. I still have the ashes of 3 dogs and 2 cats, and now I'm disabled. I can't have them anymore, and I miss them so much. Sonja, please don't let that stop you, honestly. I need to tell you something, and I need to tell you all, really. I have 4 cats and 3 dogs. They all get along with everybody. I believe it's how you bring your animals up. If you bring them up the right way, they would all get along. Now, when I went looking for my cat, all my cats came from a cat rescue centre, because they just did. That's the first place I went looking, actually, was the cat rescue centre. And when at our local cat rescue centre, I'm in a wheelchair, I'm disabled, just like you, Sonja. And they turned around to me and they said, what can we help you with? And I said, I like 2 cats. And this was before I had my first ever 2 cats. And they turned around and they said, sorry, you can't. And I said, why not? And they said, because you're in a wheelchair. I went, you are? Yeah, because you're not going to have the time to look after them because you're in a chair. And I was just so speechless. It was unbelievable. I came off the phone so upset because when somebody points out the obvious, sometimes it can be so hurtful. And I came off the phone. And the following day, I looked up a cattery near us. I say near, it's Shannon, it's your way actually. And they came all the way, well, it's a good an hour and a half away from where that cattery was. They came all the way down with 2 cats, 2 brothers. And my husband said, yeah, just, you're having one, just pick one. My husband fell in love with one cat, I fell in love with the other, and we both had them both. And the lady who owned that cattery, she said, please don't ever listen to anybody that says that because you're disabled doesn't mean you can't have animals. In fact, you've got more time than anybody else to look after them. So Sonja, my advice to you, don't give up, my love. If you want cats, if you want dogs, go for it. I mean, I've got a little Bichon, white little fluffy thing, and she stays with me all day, and I don't feel guilty for... I do take them out. My husband takes the other 2 out, but I don't feel guilty for not taking her for a walk. She's a little dog, and when I go out, she comes with me. She has got separation anxiety issues, but she does come with me, but I don't feel guilty not taking her out. So my advice to you is don't give up. You, in fact, people that have got disability have got more time in the world to look after animals. So yeah. So's Hannah. I went from shabby chic to gypsy lately. I just finished a gypsy bag. As far as glue guns, I have a low temp and a detail high temp with an on and off switch, but I love. Shannon says, oh wow, Sonja, my situal, my life bird's been with me for years. So sad to lose fur birds or feathers. My daughter's dog masterization, she got him in an urn at home. Oh wow, Shannon, that's beautiful. Shannon says, you're in a wheelchair user, Claire. Yes, I am. I'm a full time in a wheelchair, believe it or not. Polly says, Colette, that is disgusting. I'm disabled too and not had any trouble getting a rescue cat for. Shannon says, wow, shouldn't be an obstacle to get pet ownership. Exactly. So that's my advice. You keep going. You've got all time in the world. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get back to this. Now, that is set in stone. That's not moving anywhere. But now I need to attach this to this. Now, I haven't decorated the bottom as of yet. I can go back to it a bit later, but I'm not going to do it as of yet now. So what I need to do is decide where my handle, now my handle is where all the ribbons are trailing from. And if you don't decide to put the ribbons on, then just put one through so you can see the handle, because as you saw, it's not a big cup. So that will give you your guidance of where you want your cup to be. Now I want the ribbons at the top because I've got the leaves with the glitter in. Now I'm going to put the spoon just there. It should be a little bit higher. There. Yep. There. So it sticks like that. So I'm going to put some glue in. Now again, this is going to take a lot more glue than you think. And don't worry, because it does get covered up. I feel like I've told you 2 sad stories tonight. Let me try and tell you a real nice funny story. Funny story. Let me try and think of a funny story. mind's gone blank. Why can't I think of a funny story? I promise I'm not pessimistic at all. Oh, goodness me. Now you may have to hold it. The cup will get hot as well. The spoon. Funny story. Right, let me tell you a funny story. Christmas Day last year. Christmas Day last year, we were all getting our presents in the car because we got my mum's for Christmas Day. My mum's rather. And as I was getting the presents in the car, I went to lock the door. And Chris had forgotten his phone. So he goes back in the house. And he's like, Claire, have you seen Rosie? Rosie's my little white Russian. And everybody's going, no, she's not in the house. She's not in the house. And I looked out and there she was, across the road, sitting there, waiting to get in the car. And it's like, oh, so you want to go up my nan's, do you? There we are. So she ended up coming with us. I swear that dog's got like sensors. She knows when I'm going out. She does know when I'm going out. She sits. I've got like a bag when we go travelling. I say travelling when we go up to Birmingham, which is 2.5 hours away. This is where Chris is from. And I put it in this dog bag. And she looks so cute in our dog bag. It's unbelievable. Now, as you can see, the top is weighing. The top is a bit heavier than the plate. So, to make it more balanced, what I'm going to do, and I should have got it out. I'm trying to think what I've done with it. Trying to think what I've done with it. The cup's in there now. I'm going to put some glue on this, just around the edges for it to secure in. Bearing in mind you won't see any of this glue at all. Just go around the edges. Now the top is only heavy because it's weighing down. By the time you put your flowers on, and I've got a brooch and some diamantes on, it will balance out. So let me just take this brooch off here. I'm working on a big doll's house now, rerenting it. It will take a few years. I make my own miniatures on 112 scale. Yeah, 112 scale is the best scale to work with. And Shannon says, I sub to your channel, Sonja, but can't see any content. I'd love to see your crafts. I'm sub to Polly's too. I've subbed to everybody. So, yeah, I think it's really nice if we sub to each other. Because we can follow each other's where we're all at then. I'm just going to cut the piece of wire off. Right, now I've got my shells here. Remember I said I broke it in half? I'm going to put my doily there first. There's my doily. Can you see where this is going, ladies? There. I can see them. I can see what I need there. I've got some bark as well if I want some. This is just my miniature pots and bits and pieces. Now I've got 2 of these. These are like bark, like pieces of bark wood. You can buy these in a pack of 10, I think it's 10 off eBay. Again, my favourite store, eBay is. And you can buy them in various different sizes. Now I love for using them for miniatures. Now I'm going to put one dead underneath and one on top. That way my spoon should stay. So I'm going to put some glue on there. And when it sits on the unit, on table, or whatever you want it to sit, it'll stay there, see? You can use anything to weigh it down. So that's directly underneath now, so the plate won't touch. The plate won't touch the thing. I'm going to stick that there, and then I'm going to stick another. I think I might stick another doily on top. We'll see how we go now. Okay, can you see that, ladies? Can you see how that's working out? So we've got that so far. Now I haven't glued the ribbon, I've only tied them for them to stay where they are. And that's what it's looking like inside it as well. So Shannon says, so if you do put a video up, I'll get notified. Holly says, oh, do you mean me, Shannon? I don't know what to do to get it set up and running, or how to put a video up. I found it scary. Shannon, yes, Paul, I mentioned you, hon. Yeah, it is scary doing your own videos. It is. I'm going to put that on top. Now you need to make the bottom a lot heavier than the top. If that means you can put, now I might use these, I don't know yet, so excuse me for stretching over. These little mushrooms, I might use them on the bottom just to weigh it down a little bit more. Oh, it's gone dark again now, is it? Is that better, ladies? I didn't realise it was still dark. I do apologise. Can you pass me the bricks?
Where's that? These?
Yeah. No, not them. The ones next door in the pot. I think I might use some of them. Now I've got some, like, these little stones are, see, time you put the flowers on, it'll stay there. These are gravel. When I go up to my mum's, I always nick some gravel out of her front lawn. Always. She hates me doing it. Sandra says, Colette, I'd love to have a cat, believe me, but my son-in-law is very allergic and I won't be able to get into my house, but I'm still searching for a little dog that won't pull me over when I go out. That looks so much clearer now. Thank you, ladies. If it's going dark, just let me know, because I obviously can't see it. Oh, Sandra. Right, can you see how I've weighed down some stones? Like I say, these stones, now, let me show you this. I'm going to put the lid on before I show you. There are my miniature stones. There's gravel in there from my mum's lawn. There's all different bits and pieces on there. But there's mainly just miniature stuff in there. But these stones that I'm using now are from my mum's lawn. This is how I weighed it down last time. Looking good, sounds good, much clearer. Thank you, Dawn, for letting me know. Panda says, Shannon, don't have a camera to do the videos, but as soon as I have one, I'll do my best, but I'm very bad with electronics. Oh, bless. I know, video's looking good. Thank you, Shannon. I know some of you get a bit clustered when it comes to doing a video. And if you do, let me know, because I was exactly the same, ladies. Exactly the same. And who isn't? I mean, who isn't? Now I'm just going to stick these stones all the way around. I know it's fallen. Okay, let me get these stones. Right. And I'm just sticking them all the way around until I get a nice weight on the you can use the stones as part of your pattern as well, and you can also paint them. They don't have to remain plain either. You can paint them. Stone glue. Oh. It'll stay now in a sec, ladies, I promise you. Okay. Well, I'm hoping I'm doing okay for my first live. I mean, there we are. Just stick this down. I did go quiet then, ladies. It wasn't the fact that there was no sound. It was me not talking. Okay. So now that's stuck. And we've got a bit of a trim going all the way around. I might use the stones as part of my pattern. If it doesn't look right, don't worry about it. You know, you can build it up. Now I'm going to stick that there. There's a reason for me doing it. Right. I'm going to just move some pieces out of my way just for a second. I hope you're liking this, ladies. Just trying to... There it is. There's our pearl that I opened up right at the very beginning. Okay, I'm going to stick that down there. Now you'll have a little rockery for your flowers to grow on. Yeah, exactly. You could use it like that, or I could put the doily on top, and then what I was going to do is use some moss and put some flowers in between. So that's where my head's going anyway. So I'm just going to stick the doily on top of here. You can use any type of cup or saucer. You can use any type. It doesn't have to be what I'm using, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, I think I've used that doily to go in the cup, so let me just find another one. I want a real nice pretty one. Well, they're all pretty, but you know what I mean, ladies? I think he's too big. Just a bit big. No, it's too big. See what I mean? Just the right size, I think that one is. Now I've got one to stick on the back. Let me just show you that. So, As you can see, I've got the stones, and it is quite heavy now because I've put the stones at the bottom. Sorry, didn't say where I'm from. US. Oh wow, Dawn. Bungie says, my daughter helps me as much as she can, but she has 2 little children and one of them autistic, so she's a busy life. Oh, bless. I'm in Kent, England. Let me know where you're from, ladies. I'll tell you where I'm from. I'm from South Wales, Bridgend. That is in UK. So I'm putting some glue on the actual the actual spoon itself. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to use my spatula and just press down the doily, and then I've got the same doily to cover up the back. By the time you've finished doing this, you're not going to see the spoon, and everybody's going to go, oh, how did you manage to get the flowers like that? They won't know how you've done it. I need some more glue. No, it's not far from you, Shannon, at all. So where are you ladies from? I did see Kent, and I saw US, and I saw Netherlands. Can you see how that's turning out now? It's going to stay there because we've right, so that's going like that at the minute because I haven't put the flowers on, but the minute I put the flowers on, I've got a couple of flowers here, and I've got these beautiful white ones. I'm going to start off, I always start off with the smallest flower, green ones. Got some blue clusters and some pink clusters. Some tiny white ones. So I'm going to leave a little bit of wire, not that much. Shannon, I did watch one of your videos last night. And I did see the lady who sent you the shoe. It was absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to stick a couple of flowers in here. And if I need to, I can stick a rock there. That's why I haven't stuck the sides of the doily down as of yet, if I wanted to. I'm just going to move, I'm starting on the little ones first. May need to stick another rock there. I think I might. And I'm leaving just that little bit of wire on the end. I hope you can still see. If the brightness or the sound is gone, let me know, and then I know Chris is watching. He can come in and sort it for me while I'm doing this. So I'm going to put the pearl that we opened right at the very beginning in the see how I'm building that now, and you literally just build on it. You can put as many or as little flowers as you wanted to put on. There is no set way or set rule, in fact. I'm just going to stick these 2 right. Well, the one needs to be put there for sure. And then oh, that was my hand burning. See how the flowers, the weight is bringing down. It's every now and then it is holding. So I'm going to start building it up now. Now I've got some green and pink leaves. I bought these from V. Got some of them. And I've got some daisies. Now I'm going to start off with putting a couple of these purple and pink daisies in, I think. She would have been here tonight as well. Sharon, she's an amazing crafter. Talking her into doing some doors while I'm trying. She would have been here tonight, but it's on late shifts. Oh, marvellous. She is an amazing crafter. She did you that shoe, didn't she? If anybody's seen it, it's on Shannon's help me, Shannon's channel. I was trying to think then. It's on Shannon's channel, and this lady sent Shannon some gifts, and the gifts were one of them was a shoe. She'd sent this shoe. It was an old Victorian shoe. That's what it reminded me of, and it was all decorated up. It looked absolutely stunning. So my flowers, even though I want them flowing, I don't want them flowing all in the same way. I sort of want them coming out like that into the pool by her. I'm going to call it a pool. So I'm literally just building it up. And I'm using pink and purple daisies at the minute. Shoe pincushion, that was it. That's exactly what she made you. Now can you see at the back? If I put one there now, you're not going to see the spoon. That's the clever bit about doing one of these. See, that's the back, look. I'll start filling them up, but you can't see any of the spoon now. Right, needed one to go over there, I think. I'm going to let it fall just for you guys to see what I'm doing. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Just going to move those bits out the way, move that ribbon back so you can see what I'm doing. I can see better now, Claire. It's stunning. You're doing a great job. I'm enjoying the live stream. Oh, thank you guys. It means so much. I'm a bit lost tonight, to tell you the truth, because I usually do live streaming with Fee. She's abandoned me. No, she's, as you all know, she's in America. See you now, lovely daughter. I do appreciate your support. It means a great deal. Beer. I'm sticking some leaves in. Now I want to go a little bit more with the flowers, but I'm going to do different colours, I think. I've got some I've painted with my hands. I think I did do a video where I did show you how I did the painting with the hands. Now that might be a bit too big, but it's a little bit too big for what I want. Beautiful, but just a bit too big. No. I'm going to use some more of these daisies, I think. There's a purple one there, and I need a pink one. Oh, I've got a lily. I'm going to put a lily on, guys. Looks so cute. Looks cute. Thank you, guys. Like I say, I will put this in the whoever wants it, I'll pick somebody right at the very end, and then that person can have it. I'll post them out. And if you've given it a go, send me a picture in, and I, with your permission, I will put it up onto YouTube. Or if you ladies have given this a go before, if you've seen anything like it, let me know. I mean, I wanted to do something different, totally different to what I usually see on YouTube. So that's why I chose to do this tonight. Got this little pot where I keep all my flowers. That's why I keep going. This pink. I've got some of these blue clusters, so I might use some of them. I'm just filling the little top up. Needs one more in there. Right. There's the top sort of filled up. I'm going to just put a couple of leaves in. You did. You were really lucky to win the egg carton. If you want to be part of it, Shannon, honestly, I won't pick it. I'll have Chris to pick. We'll go with the letter. We'll do it as we do on Fee's channel. Somebody picks a letter. Chris will pick a letter, and then I'll pick the first name I see. See? And because you've got the diamantes on the cup, it's already sparkling. Now I'm gonna start filling the bottom up. And I haven't forgotten about our shells. They will be going in as well. Okay. Well, whoever wants to win it, let me know, because I'll post it out. Now I need a pink one. And it's going to be sad slow. I can't find one. No, I found one. Brilliant. There we are. See how it's standing up now? And where was that pink one gone there? Right. I want to forget about a pearl. Thank you, my baby. Thank you, Dawn. I saw your last name and I was going by your last name then. I don't know whether to put some of these blue clusters in. That looks quite pretty, blue and pink. I love blue and pink. There. So in the next video I will do I think I'll show my gypsy wagon to you guys. You've been absolutely amazing tonight, so thank you for sticking around. Like I say, your support it means so much. It really does. Right, now we've got our shells and we have got our pearl. And what I'm going to do is this. I did break the shell opening them up, didn't I? You want to see the inside and not the outside. Technically you want to see the outside, not the inside. Now sort of making a pool for it to sit in. Can I make a suggestion? Maybe you could put an iron weight to the bottom. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. It's only because I'm playing about with it. It's actually standing up now. But when I stick them down, it'll stay like that under the saucer. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. Definitely. All the crafters' friends. Blue tack. Definitely. I'm going to put the glue on the back because you want to see the inside of the shell. And I'm going to stick some glue on the back here. Now, here's our pearl. And I'm going to, there's one flower here that's really bothering me because it's missing. Oh, you know what? Found one. I'm just going to stick that on the front. Right, I've got one. Where's that pink one gone now? Oh, how have we done? There we are. I'm just going to stick that there. I'm not going to stick the pearl in. I'm going to leave that loose. So whoever wins it can put it in themselves. Because I won't stick that in. Because if you don't want it in there, and you change your mind, you want it in a pendant, you can have it in a pendant. I'm just going to stick that flower there. That pink one. Like Cindy suggested, you could use, if you find that it's tipping, which you shouldn't do, but if you find that it's tipping, and you wanted a bit of weight to it, you could stick an iron weight in, on the underneath, or you can stick some blue tack. But that, ladies, is my project for tonight. So I will call Chris in now. Oh, thank you. I'm nearly in tears. Thank you so much. I've just called Chris in. Thank you so much, Sandra. That means more than anything. And I did say to you that I was going to do live, so hopefully when she comes back, she will be proud of me. So if you want it, type me. And I've called Chris in, and he's gonna pick a letter, and then I'll pick the winner, or we can pick the winner. But like I said, I'll give it a few minutes now to sort of come up because of all the comments. Thank you for sticking around. It means a great deal. I'm just going to cut that down a little bit. The same size. Like I say, thank you for sticking around. It does mean a lot. And I'm really sorry that it was really bright to begin with. Because it was bright to begin with. And the sound. With some technical difficulties at the beginning, didn't we? I'm just shaping these.
Yeah, I think you clocked it now, haven't we?
Yeah, we have clocked it. So, I've got two ladies that are saying me, Chris, I need you, without looking, to pick a letter. So I'm going to give you a few ladies a few minutes. If you want to say me, Chris is looking at, well, he's thinking of a letter, and then he's going to look at the comments. And he's going to pick the first name he comes across with that letter. Thank you, Dawn.
Whoever's closest.
Go on in. Pick a letter.
I don't know. It's a bit hard. Can't you give
just pick a letter?
Can't you give people numbers?
No, that's too complicated. Just pick a letter.
Because you can go, oh right, well you're this one, and I can turn the stream on.
Pick a letter. Pick a letter. How is that difficult? Just pick a letter. D, A, B, C, A, F, U.
Z.
Z. There's nobody with Z. Keep going.
W.
W. Keep going. No, I can't see anybody with a W.
R.
R. No. Keep going.
S.
S. I can see a name with an S, but I don't know whether she wants it. Sonja, are you interested in being picked? I can see your name begins with S. It says first time they're always hard. No, she didn't see me. That was Dawn. B would be proud of this. That's what Sonja said. No. No, she didn't say that she wanted it. So pick another letter.
D.
D. Dawn. Dawn Marie, you have won this. I'm not going to stick the pearl in, but I will send you the pearl. You have won the floating flowers in cup and saucer. It is heavy. Congratulations, Dawn. You won it. I'm just reading the comments. Sonja, did you win it? Did you want it? Because when I read it, you didn't say you won it. And it was S before D. Sonja, if you comment now and say that you did want it, or you did. Sonja, well, I apologise, Dawn, because I didn't realise Sonja did want it. So I do apologise. Sonja, you have won it. I'm very sorry, Dawn. Maybe next time. But I'll definitely do another live. Definitely. Sonja was first. The S did come out. It did come out first. That's why I do apologise, Dawn. No, Sonja was first. S came out first. Sonja was first. So, congratulations, Sonja. You have won the floating cup with the actual pearl. Oh, bless. Dawn, I am sorry. I will definitely do another live because tonight has been absolutely amazing. You guys have been amazing. I've been able to read the comments as I've been going along on the questions. I hope you've learned a little bit about me. Honestly, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with me. I know we had a bit of technical difficulties at the beginning, but next time it won't be as hard because I'll know what I'm doing. Sonja, you have won the floating cap with the actual pearl inside. I will put in my email address now. So if you email me, and then it's ColetteGarland88. Now it's not going to let me type it in. I know it won't. So let me see if I can get a grab a piece of paper quickly. Piece of paper. That's what I'm looking for. Piece of paper. Why am I not sending a piece of paper? Oh, you are. Pen. Right. I'm going to write my email address down. Sonja, it's all in lowercase. If you email me after this live stream, I'm writing it down now so it'll pop up on the screen. There's my email address. You see that? If you email me, there's Colette. No, what? Do I know what, Colette? Do I know what, Sonja? I know you won, my lovely. So this is what I'm saying. Sonja, if you email me after this live stream, then I can post your floating flowers with the actual pearl out to you. It's going to be a little heavy, so I need to find the right box to put in next. I don't want to get damaged. Polly said, this has been lovely. Thank you so much, Claire, and all you lovely ladies. It's been a pleasure. Morrissey says, fabulous. Love live. Congratulations, Claire. So I hope I've left that long enough for you to see, Sanja. Let me know when you've got it and I can show the floating cap before I go. Thank you all. Again, what can I say? Thank you all you lovely ladies for sticking around. I'll definitely do another live stream. What day are we on today? Saturday. So what if we did another live stream on Tuesday? Could do a live stream on Tuesday. How does that sound, guys? Next Tuesday, the same time, so it's 7 o'clock UK time. I don't know what time that would be in America. I think I've left that up long enough for Sonja to write it down. So if you email me, Sonja, and then I can get it posted out to you. But I need to get the right box for it because I don't want to just be sending it in a normal standard box. So let me quickly show you again what I created. So we've got the real pearl inside this little pendant. We've made the shell. We've kept the shell. We stuck all weights, so there's all rocks at the bottom. I stuck a doily on top of the rocks, but you could use the rocks, as someone pointed out, as your base and stick flowers on top of there. I just used some rocks off my mum's gravel. But you could pick up rocks, and I mean you only need a few. So yeah, so there's all the flowers at the front. We've got small flowers. You could build it up. You could even add to it. Kept that. Then the inside, I've kept it going with the floating flowers in the cup, so it looks as if the cup is floating down with flowers. I put a bit of ribbon on each side. You saw me cut up that headband for a good little glamour and glitter and bling at the top. Then at the back, I've got a bit of bling. You're not really going to see it, but I wanted it to be all the same. I've kept up with the small doilies, decorated the cup. You could decorate the base, but I'm not going to. And then at the bottom, I've used these bark wood things. You can get them off eBay. I can't remember what they're called. But you can get them in a pack of 10. Maybe I'll remember for Tuesday's live and tell you then. But that was what I made tonight. So Sonja, congratulations. Colette, how can I contact you? I did write my email address down. I don't want to go without writing it down so you can see it. Oh, please. Put it up again. So it's all one word, all in lowercase. So there's my name. There's surnames, all in one line, 88@gmail.com. So can you get that? All in lowercase, all on the same line. It's just I ran out of space, that's why I wrote it underneath. Let me know when you've got it and you've written it down. That way I can put my book away. But I will look out for your email. If I haven't received your email, Sonja, within the next day or two, I'll leave a comment into this video and then we'll somehow get in contact. But I am pretty good at responding back quite quick. Shannon will tell you that. She couldn't get over how quick I was emailing back. So again, thank you ladies. I will do the next live Tuesday, 7 o'clock UK time. And come up with a little project then. But I hope you enjoyed tonight. Yep. Thank you, Sonja. I hope you enjoyed tonight. Thank you for everybody that stuck around. I will find the right box to post this out. And then whatever I make Tuesday, it will be another little giveaway. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you give it a go. And whether you're going to go and buy the pearls. They're called oyster shells on eBay. Pack of 3 for £15, free postage. That's what they're called. They won't tell you what colour pearl is. It's a surprise. I quite like that. But like I say, thank you once again. Bye to you all. Have a lovely weekend, and I will speak to you all on Tuesday, 7 o'clock UK time. Bye for now. Take care.